welcome to a video on thedigital-lifestyle.com. This video we're going to have a quick look at the Nexus 5. Been a Nexus 4 user for just over a year. Really like the Nexus 4, but a few issues, limitations with storage size, things like that have made me want to look at a new phone. So we've got the Nexus 5. So in this video we're going to unbox it, and I'll have a quick look at it compared to the Nexus 4 and a quick look at some of the features. So here we have the Nexus 5, and for comparison I've got my Nexus 4. If I stand them side by side without falling over, you can see slight height difference. The back, you can see there that you've got the white back on this one, bigger camera. In the box you've got a SIM card insertion device, some instructions, micro USB charging cable, power cable, and that seems to be it. There's no headphones or anything like that in there. In the bottom here you've got a micro USB port with speaker grills, headphone at the top, and really that's on the volume rockers and power there, the volume rockers there, the power on there, and then the SIM card slot on there. Okay, so I've unboxed this now. I've actually fitted it in the case, which is the Nexus case. So here's the Nexus 5, here is the Nexus 4, and actually what I've done since the first part of this video, the unboxing, I've actually set this up properly, got my SIM card in it, and I've actually used it for a day or so just to get a feel of the kind of things you can do with it. So you can see I don't know if these really shows on the camera, but the difference between them. This is the Nexus 4 running the latest version of Android, and I've got the launcher that is actually on the Nexus 5 installed on here. So you can see that so the virtually identical in sort of operation of the user interface. But you can see straight away the screen is a lot brighter on here. Whether I can, it's got it on automatic brightness at the moment. Check this one. This is on auto as well, and you can see it's a much brighter screen. It's got a much higher resolution screen. What you're seeing on here, it's the same content, and the same amount of content, but the Nexus 5 screen is a lot clearer. Aside from the brightness, the higher DPI, the dots per inch, make it a lot easier to read. So the screen feels nicer. It's taller. And that makes a bit of a difference actually. It does feel like a better screen on that. So the screen's really good. The other thing I've noticed as well is that the speakers are much better. So let me do a little comparison with that. Okay. Volumes at maximum. Let's play a song on the Nexus 4. This is one of the complaints of the Nexus 4, really, is pretty low volume on there. The speaker grill is here at the back. You put it down and it's a bit muffled, but it's fairly quiet as well. Same now on the 5, speaker grills are here at the bottom. I'll try it now. Much better sound. This is very tinny, very light. That's got a slightly richer sound, a bit better bass, and certainly better volume, and that's coming from the speaker grills there. That makes quite a big difference. So the whole phone is louder, including your ringtones and things. So if you're missing your calls because of quiet ringtone, that makes a difference. So the camera is an 8 megapixel rear camera, 1.3 megapixel front camera. What makes a difference though is sort of how it works in low light and the speed of launch as well. So I launched it on the Nexus 4, a couple of seconds to come up. Nexus 5, a lot quicker. It's really hard to compare sort of shot by shot, especially when we're looking on the on a YouTube video. But you can kind of see the box there. So the colours on the box are better there on the 5 here than the 4. So better at colour, and it's supposed to have better low light and image stabilisation as well. So I'll just try to take a random photo. Take the 2, we'll have a quick compare. Yeah, it's not, you can see both a bit blurred because I was trying to move it at the time, but yeah, not a huge amount in it. Give some other specs as well. So it's 1920 1080 display instead of 2720 on P display on that one. So it's 445 ppi on that pixels per inch. It's a much, as I did mention, it's a much clearer screen as well. It's like lighter. It's got LTE. This one has as well. Both got wireless charging. The difference is made for me is I had the 16 gig version of this. I've got 32 gig now, so it means I can have more music installed on here, more podcasts, that kind of thing. I use Google Music, so you can stream, but of course that incurs data charges, so it's nice to have a cache of stuff on here as well. It feels faster to use than the Nexus 4, although I must admit the Nexus 4 never really felt particularly slow. I was always pretty impressed with the speed on that. Unlike the Nexus 7, which my 2012 Nexus 7, which kind of slowed down every now and again, this one doesn't seem to slow down, and I think I'll have the same thing with that. With the Nexus 5, it's very efficient at using the Snapdragon processor on there. So that's really basic. I was showing this video. So put the two side by side, and you can see this is certainly the nicest phone I've had. I've had iPhones, Samsung Galaxy Notes, S4s, tried all sorts really, and the Nexus line is the line I prefer. I much prefer the Google UI and the Google native Android experience than with Samsung layers and things like that. So that's what I really like about this. Camera is decent enough. It's not outstanding, but it's good enough for this. For me, I've got a bigger camera if I need to take stills. You've got video modes. You've got so I've got video modes on here. I've got enough space for all my podcasts. LTE support. Got a really nice screen. I think it makes a big difference. The screen, really bright, clear screen. It's very light. This case is quite nice as well. It just clips on the back, and clips on and covers it, but it's magnetic. So we've got Google Now built in, all that kind of stuff. So really nice. I use it for streaming podcasts and all sorts to my TV and everything. So streaming music, all that kind of thing. So that's the Nexus 5. Price and details in the link that goes with the video. Any questions? Let me know. Ian at This Lifestyle channel. We're going to be using it a bit more on there. I'll probably report back when I've been using it a bit longer. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.